What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more Tainted Grail. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Good Super Bowl Eve. Hope everyone's gearing up. I'm just trying not to think about it as a Patriots fan because I'm super nervous. What do we got? Let's tell him about his wife.
He'd be the first I'd like to kill. But without my husband and without my calling, I don't know what would happen to me if they'd cast me out. Well, I'll manage somehow. I've survived one heartbreak with Mather. I'll survive another. Now, please, just leave me alone. I don't believe Mather was speaking to him. And I know what I'm talking about. Before I got married, my greatest dream was to become the Volker Matron. But I believe that he believed it. That's why they thought he was mad. If I had become a priestess, Tega would still be alive. I would have loved him from afar, but at least he'd still be here. It's hard not to. Maybe there was something I could have done. Maybe I missed some symptoms, signs that his illness was getting worse. It's nice of you to try and comfort me, but I need to deal with my grief on my own. Though I'll admit, right now, I'd gladly kill half of my tribe. Especially those who refuse to grant him a good death.
I don't think Tyga was mad.
Maybe he was. He definitely hadn't been himself lately. You see, my Tega was never a particularly pious man. I sent him to appease Mather with an offering once when my health began to fail. I won't lie. I was frustrated with my own weakness because going to the temple had all recovered, but he kept going to the temple. He said the fate of our marriage and the fate of all the Volker depended on it. The problem was he started taking all the food we had and we began to go hungry. That's when the real arguments started. So what fate of our marriage was he even talking about? Now that I think about it, it was such a stupid reason to fight. I should have gone with him, found out what he was talking about. But what's done is done. Teague is dead.
You're welcome.
Go ahead if you want to. I've been there myself, but Mather didn't say a word to me, as you can probably imagine. But who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe there really is something that reveals itself only to the chosen. If you find it, kill it for me, in Tega's memory. I'd be lying if I said it's the dream of every little Volker girl. It's the most respected position for a woman in our tribe, but it's also the heaviest responsibility. If Mather's voice truly exists, it doesn't speak with words. You feel it in your soul. It's a calling. And her voice was screaming inside me. I truly wanted to give myself to her, but the elders decided I wasn't fit for the role. And then there was Tega, whom I learned to love in time. Easy or not, it was my calling. And I truly believed I was the right choice. But the elders said I was too hot-headed to bear that responsibility. Me? Hot-headed? Can you believe that?
Yep.
I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with wearing your heart on your sleeve. If every Dilrida was as honest as I am, our tribes would have united and supported each other long ago. No one's going to try and convince me otherwise.
Let's do this one first.
again. Hungry?
Oh, I put everything away. Milk, butter, green toe. Okay.
Go well.
Forget how much we need, but we'll just take 5. Milk. Butter.
Really? Let me see. Milk, meat. Brought everything I asked for. Alas, something new. I can't wait. Give me a little while and I'll have the dish ready. So here it is. The endless screams of agony. Smells, good. So, what now? Should I call the Volkers and let them try it? What? First you question me about the Volker tribe, then you offer help. I believed you. And now you're telling me it's not enough. Hey, why are you scheming, outsider? What tricks are these?
Every dish says something. It's made for a reason. Do you understand why this dish was made? What is cooking really?
You speak in strange ways, outsider, but I think I get where you're going with this. After our first meeting, I had a dream. I was covered in blood. I'd slaughtered some Camelot pig and was about to eat it. Suddenly, I heard a voice. Aki, you're a Volker. Should do things like a Volker. That's when I realized you brought that dream to me with all your questions about my tribe.
And?
Endless screams of agony. That's a Volker thing. That's Volker served in a bowl or on a plate or eaten straight from the hot smoking cauldron. This is how we eat. This is us. If food were a language. I understand now. I have intent. Now other Volkers will like it as it's made by one of them, for them. I know it.
I'm glad, Aki, that you understand at last.
Thank you, outsider. I'm calmer now. Maybe even happy. Nah, that's too much. Not happy. But definitely calmer. Now I know what to do. Here, take it and come back if you want something more.
I cook.
Huh? Sour herring? And cheese? What's cheese? Never heard of that. Sounds like some bloody Camelot nonsense, but I'll give it a go, because, you know, I like sour things. And I like fish. Might be good. I'll try to cook it. If I ever get my hands on this, cheese. Thank you, outsider.
I'll bring you some cheese to show you what it is.
Aye, sure. I'm curious.
One cheese coming.
Go well. Greetings, outsider.
Got the cheese.
Ah, now that's a different story. I know exactly what that is. We call it Gribbelon here, because after eating it, folks tend to, you know, grib. A real delicacy.
Grib means you crap yourself?
Oh, to grib means, you know, grib. Fart, yeah? After Gribbelon, huh?
Let me know what you think of the dish.
Give me a moment. Aye, right. I made it. But what the hell did you give me, eh? I felt pure agony at first. Never eaten anything like it. It's damn good. Sour herring and cheese. Oh, that mate of yours has a sharp mind. What tribe is he from?
He was a Camelot master of the kitchen, but no one understood him. We met under strange circumstances.
What? A Camelosian cooked something so tasty? It must have been the rune sending him to the wrong place. He'd fit in much better among the Volkers, yeah. Go well, and with a full belly, eh?
Really? I thought that was the tunnel.
Hello again, fellow outsider. Welcome to the heart of the Volker's desolation. Why, chasing mysteries, of course. You know what I find most fascinating about the Volker? Almost all of them carry the faint scent of the weirdness. The traces of it run through their veins, like tiny sparks lighting them from within. That caught my curiosity, so here I am, trying to satisfy it.
Let you stay just for that?
Angsvar let me stay because the pillar glowed when I arrived, and everyone decided it meant something. Salvation, a new beginning, anything to pull them out of this mire. I turned out to be none of those things. So I promised him I'd at least try to figure out how to open these damn doors without the Matron's totem. So far, I've failed spectacularly at that too. There's no priestess, no goddess, and barely any believers. Hardly enough to call it a temple, is it? Faith breaks so easily. That's why we don't believe in locking it away in buildings. Or people, for that matter. Other than their famous battle rage being less about their goddess's wrath and more about the weirdness churning behind these doors? Not much, sadly. The mysteries just keep piling up as they always do. Speaking of which, there's something I want to ask you. You're not one of my kin, yet you almost feel like one. It's a bit distracting. Tell me, what's your secret?
Pilates. How do you know I'm not a Pict?
I did say almost, didn't I? I may not know every Pict on Avalon, but I know my own when I see them.
Aha!
Blessings. No matter, as you've probably guessed, I'm frail. That's what they call me when they cast me out of my tribe. I took refuge here because I thought it best to hide in plain sight. Please, don't turn me in. I'll die out there in the wilderness. Nothing wrong, I swear. I take some offerings from the altar when no one's looking, but no much. Just enough so nobody notices. Sometimes people come seeking comfort, and some want to hear Mather's voice. I'm no Mather, but I can't turn a blind eye to a suffering soul. But you don't look like a Volker to me. I'm no wrong, am I? Perhaps you'll grant me the mercy I won't find among the tribes. I'm no harming anyone here, I swear.
Were you the one speaking to Tiga?
Tiga. Such a poor, good boy. So misunderstood. He'd give his life for his wife. But I doubt she knows that because the poor lad can't get a word in edgeways. Oh, she's always complaining that she'd sacrifice herself to Mather for him. But between you and me, she was never fit to become a princess. Too eager and aggressive. And Tiga, such an honest man, truly. He could have done better. What do you mean? Dead? What happened? Oh, I've been so worried about him. He's been gone for so long, but death. Oh, gee.
You're welcome.
You gave him an honourable death, and that means you have honour. Your mother should be proud of you, even if she's not Dalraita.
So he wasn't insane.
I thought I was helping him. He would come to me, talk about his problems with Helmi. I helped him the best I could. I comforted him, like a good mother should. Mather is our mother. I just wanted to help her out. Give that nice boy some hope, in honour of my own children, who now gaze upon Mather's face. My fate is now in your hands. I wouldn't be able to best you in a duel. What is your decision?
I need to clear Tiga's name. If you promise not to speak to anyone... I kind of think he was going to die anyway.
Thank you. Oh, thank Mather. I promise I'll be as quiet as a mouse. No one will hear a word from me. May Mather's light shine over your path.
Tiga wasn't mad. Yeah, she has to know at least. Even if it kills Frail.
So my Tega never lost his honor. He was deceived. At least now he can rest in peace. His name no longer stained by madness. Oh, if only I could get my hands on that blasphemous wretch! Tell me, who is she? Have you killed her?
She's been dealt with. You should just move on.
Not like I have much of a choice, do I? At least my Tega got his justice. Thank you, outsider. You've done a great service. May Medar guide you on your journey.
Booty. Oh, hello. Okay. Fierce warrior, pure of heart, one of the most loyal among the Del Rita, a legend among the people. Yeah, another crushed pilgrim. I got two of those bitches. So it wasn't even in there. Okay.
Stay sharp. You'll regret it! Stay focused. Keep your wits about ya. Stay focused. road ends here. That's all you've got? Did you hear something? Who goes there? Get right up, Lickman! That's all you've got! We'll make short work of you. Keep your wits about you.
In the seat of the elders for you.
Really? How? No, don't tell me. Let it stay between you and Mother. I feel she has a hand in this. Thank you for stepping up for us. I promised a hefty reward, and now it's yours. And since Mother helped with reclaiming the seat of the elders, maybe her grace will also guide us with the matter of the empty temple. Frigg, the matron who served there, disappeared one fateful day. We searched everywhere, but it was no use. It was like she vanished into thin air. The sacred totem of Mother, passed down from matron to matron, disappeared with her. Without it, we can't appoint a successor, and the temple has remained empty ever since.
Why did she leave?
It's hard to blame her. She left after the massacre of Gunvalder. Her daughter was with a man from that tribe, and was in the village when it happened. Frigg was furious that we didn't come to their aid. But tell me, Would anyone have helped us if the situation had been reversed? Of course not. I've spent years questioning whether I made the right decision back then. Even now, I don't have an answer. And I no longer have the strength to dwell on it. You're right. Only a Matron can brew the sacred potion that allows us to enter the battle frenzy. Without it, the Volker tribe isn't worth much. We gave up searching for her a long time ago. It's pointless. Mother made her judgment clear. But if you're set on trying anyway, speak with Bride. He'll know more than I do.
Well, you don't have the power of the quest marker there, my friend. Okay.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today? Matron freak. I doubt she'd have been pleased to see me here, in a place that belonged only to her and those who came before. The Volkers say she cursed them and left, that Mater herself hid her tracks so she could never be found. They're wrong. At least about finding her. She may be gone, but her presence is everywhere. You just need to follow it.
What do you mean?
You've seen it by now. On Avalon, the weirdness is always there. Thick in some places, thin in others, but never truly gone. And everyone leaves their mark on it. Some faint, some strong, but someone like the Volker Matron, she'd leave a trail bright as a blaze. You just need to find it.
How do I find it?
First, you'll need to sharpen your senses to the weirdness. I have something that can help, but before you set out, I want to ask a favor. When you find the totem, don't go running straight to Angsvar. Bring it here instead. If a new matron takes her place, these doors will close to both of us forever. And I need to know what's behind them. I'll repay you, I promise. Answers and more. Excellent. I can hardly wait. Here, ether bloom. Woven with ethereal cobweb and just a hint of wolfsbane. You'll need to smoke it. Be brave.
Tell me the ether blooming gave me in order to locate Frigg the missing matron. Okay. Ran out of food. Oh, she's dead. Okay. Ow. Who does he is? Well, we already failed with one tribe. So it doesn't really matter where we bring this, but I want to see what happens when we bring it to Brita.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today?
You told me to come here, dipshit.
Now that is exciting. But please, the honor should be yours. You're the one who put in all the hard work, after all. I'll be right behind you.
I should bring the... Matron told him I can finally see what lies behind the stone doors. Ooh. Is this another fucking realm? Never mind. Night, night, motherfucker! Send the potion and return it to Brita.
Oh, you're back. I tried following you, but the door shut right in front of my face. Almost on my nose, to be honest. Maybe I could go in now, but first, I'd rather you just tell me what happened in there.
I fought and killed a four-dweller.
A four-dweller? Ah, so it's just as I suspected. But why would a four-dweller be in what's supposed to be the Temple of Meter?
You suspected it has something to do with the potion. What's beyond the door is the main ingredient.
Oh, I see now. According to the Volker legends, the first berserkers were born on the battlefield during the war with the four-dwellers. Mater was supposed to lend them her anger and strength, but maybe the truth is far more visceral. Blood has power. The druids always knew that. And the blood of a four-dweller must have been the purest weirdness, the purest intent. If you believed it could make you invincible, then that's exactly what it would do.
They were drinking blood.
War is disgusting. Blood, rot, viscera, it's all part of it. What happens in war is never pretty.
War never changes.
Maybe, once. It could have been a captive, brought here by the Dalrita and hidden in the vault. But there's no way it survived for 600 years, being bled over and over again. Nothing could endure that. At least, I hope not. I think it's an apparition of the weirdness. Same with the blood. But with intent that strong, sustained for so long, it's probably indistinguishable from the real thing.
So there is no meth there.
Well, I can't say for certain. Although personally, I don't believe she's truly on Avalon. As for the potion, her wrath isn't really hers. It's born of the weirdness. That's why so many of the Volker still have its traces coursing through their veins. Once someone drinks the potion, it stays with them. But that much weirdness all at once for someone so unprepared? Well, it can't be good for them. No wonder other tribes thought they were madmen. And no wonder there are so few left.
Should we tell Ingvar?
You will do with this knowledge what you see fit. Angsvar and I, we've had our differences. I doubt he'd believe me. And honestly, I'm not brave enough to try to convince him. Now, I promised you a reward. I'll give you something he refused, but it might be of some use to you. I've managed to create a recipe for something similar to their potion. It's not as potent, but now that I know what it is, it's far less damaging to the body. Take it. You look like you've still got a long journey ahead of you.
Why did Ingvar refuse the potion?
The potion is sacred to the Volker. What I've made isn't. He worried that instead of giving his tribe a new purpose, it would only hasten their decline. And I think he might have been right.
Dankasha.
Don't mention it. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I think I'll stay here for a while and see how things unfold. After that, I'll find another mystery to chase. Who knows? Maybe our paths will cross again, fellow traveler in the weirdness. In the meantime, try not to get into too much trouble. Unless it's something interesting.
Booty. Oh, I thought that question was done. I didn't know we could show both.
With our luck, it couldn't have ended any other way. But the totem, was it with her? If so, we can at least name her successor.
Yeah, here it is.
Could it be that Mother is finally smiling upon us? Thank you. Feels like seeing the first light of dawn after a night that refused to end. But this isn't the end of our misfortunes. Elspeth, the girl chosen to be the next matron, took her own life today. Threw herself onto the rocks.
Oh, well, why'd you do that?
Hard to say. It's been a dark time for all of us. But maybe she had her own burdens. Ones we never saw. Shame she chose such a dishonor. Shame she did it. Certain. She was well liked. Nobody would have had anything to gain from her death. And I refuse to believe that any Volker would kill their own kin. Especially not a matron-to-be.
What now?
We need a matron. And if she won't name one, I'll have to do it myself. It goes against tradition. But I don't have a choice. Maybe you should check Elspeth's hut. See if she left any notes or hints about who should follow her.
Spoiler alert.
You? What are you doing here? Haven't you done enough? You're the reason Elspeth is dead now. If you hadn't pried into Volker business, she'd still be here.
Life sucks.
You brought back the matron's totem. We hoped it would stay lost forever. But now the doors are open again and Elspeth's worst fears have come true. No. Frigg had chosen Elspeth's mother as her successor, but then Frigg disappeared and Elspeth's mother fell ill. Everyone feared that even if the totem was found, we'd be left without a matron. On her deathbed, Elspeth's mother named Elspeth as her successor. She never wanted it. But you don't refuse your dying mother, do you? We thought the tribe would eventually move on, find new ways to worship Mather, and leave this madness behind. But then you showed up.
You're welcome.
And bring down the wrath of the entire tribe on us both? After everything that's happened in Volker, do you really think they'd calmly accept her saying no? They wouldn't care about our plans for the future. Plans that don't involve Elspeth being stuck in the temple forever. To them, it's an honor. This entire tribe is worthless. They all see themselves as Mather's chosen, yet they act like sheep who can't survive without a herding dog. You don't know? They didn't tell you? Being the matron is torment. It only ends in death. When a matron undergoes initiation, it's said she becomes a living vessel for Mather's wrath. It's like drinking that cursed potion. Your veins burn and your mind screams for blood. Our matrons spend their days isolated, barely holding back the berserker madness that threatens to consume them. They rely on calming herbs, meditation, whatever they can, but they need an iron will to endure. Elspeth wasn't like that. She wore her heart on her sleeve. She loved people. She loved the mountains. She wasn't meant to spend her days alone in a dark room, hovering on the brink of madness.
She loved the mountains so much she fell asleep on one.
I wanted to. I would have become nameless and lived among the non-reader, anything to stay together. But Elspeth, she couldn't. She said she couldn't break the promise she made to her mother. And what about her promises to me? How were they any different? A broken word is a broken word, whether it's to me, to you, or to Mather herself. She didn't want to live without honour. But she died without it anyway, and I couldn't stop her. I couldn't do anything.
I'm not, but...
Yeah, me too. Now you see why we don't like outsiders prying into our business. Here, Elspeth left this letter for you. I found it among her things. She must have written it when word got out that you were looking for Frigg. Take it and go. There's nothing left for you here.
Except for that cider. Skibbity. If you're reading this, it means you have succeeded, and I am gone. I couldn't tarnish my honor, or Niasa's, by running, so I chose the only path that is a little less dishonorable and affects no one but me. Oh, that hiccup. I had faith you would find the matron's totem, and it was kind of fate that filled me with dread. I know I would have been a good matron. In truth, I don't think anyone really is. Oh. Because there is nothing good about being the matron. What goddess, what mother, what would condemn her daughter to a life of near solitude, filled with suffering? It's cruel, and I don't want to believe Mather could be so cruel. I wish there were a way to end it all. What the hell? No matron deserves her fate. It isn't a blessing, it's a curse, and the only way for our tribe to be truly free is to break it. But if someone must take my place, please let it be someone with unshakable resolve and nothing left to lose. Let it be someone without regrets. Let it be someone who can fully understand the magnitude of this choice. Let it be someone who is nothing like me. What a bitch. So is it going to be this dude, or does it have to be a woman? Oh, Jesus, my jaw just popped. That hurt.
Dead by her own hand, rather than serve as matron. How could she do this? We needed her. The tribe needed her. And now what are we supposed to do? The tribe cannot survive without a matron, but I cannot force anyone to take the mantle. We've seen what can happen. Find us a matron stranger. Someone willing. Someone with strength. I can't ask them myself. They will obey. Find us a matron stranger, and I will attend the moot. That's a promise of the Volker. Yes. Have you found the right candidate for a new matron?
Frail. Ooh. Wait, who's Helmy? I forget who Helmy is. Is that the one with the dead husband? Tigvi? Whatever the hell? think this is their house. Yep. Okay, so it's not going to offer me anything. Alright, well, my guess is Helmy, considering she has no husband anymore, and she is a pretty badass bitch, so let's go with her for now. But let's save, just in case this messes up.
Yes. Of course you'd suggest Helmy. I'm just a bit concerned about her temper. If the moot goes Gurfhan's way, I'd rather that fire be directed at our enemies. Still, she's always been devoted. Maybe you're right. Maybe she does deserve this after all this time. I'll talk to her. If I can get a word in edgewise. And I remember my promise. I will attend the moot. There aren't many of us left. But it's time we reclaim our honor. Mother is with us again. And we'll make those Camelot dogs fear her wrath. And if this is the end of us, well, at least we'll fall as true Volker.
Okay. But yeah, this is already messed up because we failed the Ilford tribe. But now we just need this fine. And I have no idea where the hell these 4 quests are. We went in there. Oh, I can probably find this one. Hang on. Oh shit. For this, okay. I forgot about those doors. You see, I don't know where these 4 are. This one's broken. This one I can't find, and this one I can't find. Wait a second. Nope, never mind.
It's you. Do you need something? Ah, these are fine. Just what I needed. Here, take this for the trouble. Now that I think of it, I'll need some frost crop mucus too, just in case. Might be useful, might not. Either way, it's valuable stuff to keep on hand. I'll mark on your map. Walk with certainty.
I know I have some. Bingo.
Yes? Ha! I imagine not. If I were some magical fellow and died only to become a frost grot, I wouldn't be happy either. Thanks for this. It seems my project's tougher than I thought. I only hope what it needs is more ingredients, not more skill. I'm a stone warden. My Ford song ought to be strong enough to handle this, but still, something's off, like I'm missing a piece. Ah, fair's fair. You've earned that much. I'm the Stone Warden Brotherhood. There's an unspoken rule. Every brother must create something unique. Not just a fine sword or a sturdy breastplate. Something more. So, I set my sights on forging armor that repels the weirdness. Or if not repels it, at least hides the wearer from weird spawn during night travel. I thought so too. Though lately I've started to doubt whether it's even possible. We Dalriada don't understand the weirdness like the Picts do. Or the Druids. But the inland folk saw to their extinction long ago. My tribe, on the other hand, isn't very welcoming. So no Pict has set foot near us in years. Even if one did, the Brotherhood would see asking for help as weakness. That's why I need to do this alone. Honestly, poorly. I've been experimenting with different materials for nearly 30 years. Nothing's worked so far. The best I've managed is armor that deflects thewed magic. I haven't tested it on other mages yet, but maybe it works on them too. Still, magic and the weirdness, they're not the same. They're close, yet entirely separate. This needs a different approach than a simple anti-magic armor. I'm thinking the brain of an ice weaver. If I can balance fire, magic, and frost, maybe then the armor will finally do what it's meant to do. But enough talk. We'll see how it goes. If you come across an ice weaver, I'll gladly take its brain off your hands.
I should have one on me. Never mind.
May strength.
Really?
Speak. Walk with certitude.
Where would a nice weaver be? Should be by the Rokelfokel, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, this place.
It's you. I'll try, but I doubt it'll change anything. The other components you brought refuse to work together. Maybe I've been fooling myself. If this armor could truly be made, someone more skilled than me would have sung it into being by now. I thought the Ice Weaver's brain might tie it all together, but I'm afraid it's like forcing pieces that were never meant to fit.
As every Stone Warden is just that, a brotherhood.
Maybe it's time I rethink things. Well, I still have the strength. But you're not wrong. Armor that repels the weirdness is a worthy goal. Even if I never make it, at least it gives me something to chase. Or maybe I'll die trying. With luck, my death will be worth something. I don't expect someone outside the tribes to understand our ways. I don't owe you my thoughts, but I do owe you thanks. You've helped me more than most. Now, I'd rather be left alone. Before you go, take this. You'll find use for it out there. Yes? Farewell.
This one's bugged. Yeah, it's that one. Oh, I know there's at least one more quest we could do. Gotta go to Connacht, though.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn. I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait, for our paths have yet to cross, though I hope it will be soon. In the meantime, please treat my home as your own. Make yourself comfortable. Rest from your hardships, and seek the knowledge you require. And you, brave vessel, remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and always. My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. I know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice was not in vain. With you here, Avalon has a chance to become a true paradise. Now, I believe I've found a way to make it happen.
Oh, that was the whole quest? Just get in here? I haven't gone upstairs yet.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized Merlin's plan for your resurrection. Yet I'm certain my master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where. The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. After all, you always return to us. But I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. I wanted to find a way to bring you back to us as the person you truly wished to be.
Nice to see you.
Hello again.
leaving already? And we were having...
Phew. Is it still glitching? Hey, it's not glitching. I have a brain you were looking for.
You did it! Wonderful. I don't think I need to hear the details of that meeting. What matters is that it's all behind us now. I'm deeply grateful. Here's a reward for your efforts. I'll soon begin my more extensive research on the brain centers of all 4 subjects. Oh, and one more thing. You've proven yourself trustworthy, so you'll find a few special items in my shop now. Perhaps something will catch your interest? You've already done so much. Thank you for that. That said, there's one more thing you could help me with. The Guild has been trying to get in touch with Dolph Jonquier for a while now. He went missing somewhere in the Forlorn Swords. All I know is that he was supposed to be conducting research in the territory of the Sven tribe. We need to make sure he's safe and sound. I appreciate it. Once you find him, ask him to provide a report on his research and bring it back to me. I'll pass it along to the right people. Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious about this. It's standard practice. Every member of the Alchemist Guild is required to submit these reports from time to time. Until next time.
So that's Alma. Where's Alma? She said it was in her shop, right? Oh, it's this house. Okay.
That's me. It's true. It's been a while since we last communicated. She must be wondering what's been going on with me. Well, she'll have to forgive me. My current work is far more important than my obligations to the Guild. That might sound arrogant, but it's the truth.
What kind of work?
Kind that could be a breakthrough for humanity's survival on Avalon. Do you really think Camelot can protect Avalon's people from the looming weirdness? I used to think so too, but my time among the Dalriata opened my eyes. The tribespeople surpass Camelot's citizens in every way. They're nearly perfect. I want to create a formula that captures the essence of their strength, resilience, and survival instinct.
Sounds promising.
I'm glad you understand the potential behind my work. I hope you'll help me push the boundaries of human capability. To create my formula, I need a substance that acts as... well, I won't get into the details. I need the slime of a giant snail. You can find them here in the Forlorn Swords. Of course, you won't get the slime without a fight, but I have a feeling that won't be a problem for you. Excellent. The sooner you complete this task, the sooner I can get back to work. Remember, what we're doing here will be remembered in Avalon's history.
Frost rot mucus. I should have a bunch of that.
excellent. At last, I can move forward with my research. Here's your payment. Though, of course, the greatest reward is knowing you've contributed to a breakthrough that could change Avalon. Speaking of which, would you like to contribute? A little bit more? You've proven yourself capable and resilient, which makes you an ideal candidate for something far more valuable than mere coin. The snail slime you brought me needs to be tested in conjunction with my formula, a distillation of Dalriata essence I've been perfecting. Simply stand against that wall there. One small injection, and you could become stronger, faster, maybe even resistant to the weirdness itself. Others might balk at such an opportunity, but I suspect you possess the vision to recognize greatness when it's offered. Now, shall we proceed with making history?
YOLO!
Finally, someone who understands the gravity of our situation and the necessity of my work. The injection will only take a moment. Any discomfort will be temporary, I assure you. A small price for the transformation that awaits. The Dalriata's strength flows through this formula. Soon it will flow through you as well. Hold still now. You're awake at last. Good. I was beginning to worry the sedative was too strong for even your constitution. I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute precision. No interruptions. The Dalriata around you, they didn't survive the extraction process. A regrettable necessity, you understand. When their blood flowed through their veins, it served no greater purpose. But here in my laboratory, it gained meaning. I gave it purpose. They died because, despite their physical strength, they were fundamentally weak. That same weakness afflicts all humans on Avalon, and soon the weirdness will claim them all. Can't you see the nobility in what I'm doing? I'm transforming humanity into something that can endure, making us all stronger. The Dalriata's physical superiority is only the beginning. What I'm looking for is something transcendent, beyond human, beyond the limitations of flesh. And your blood might be exactly what I need. You're more resilient than the others. You might be the final catalyst for my formula. When the weirdness comes, and it will come, mark my words, only those transformed by my formula will survive. The weak will perish, and the strong will live. You may think it's cruel. It's not. It's the fundamental law of nature. And when I complete the formula, we will ascend nature. We will become as gods. Each vial I will create. They will contain not just blood, but distilled purity. The essence of what humanity was meant to be. The Dalriata are merely the beginning. Their tribal minds still remember what civilization has forgotten, the sacred violence of creation. The weak masses with their petty morality cannot grasp the necessity of this great work. They call me monster. I am their salvation. Each death is a ritual. Each extraction brings us closer to the primordial state. I have surpassed the boundaries of the profane dabblers in alchemy. The guild sends agents to stop me. Fools. My hands...
This guy doesn't shut up.
Not from guild, but from touching the very fabric of existence. I have become the vessel for forces beyond comprehension. When my work is complete, chosen few will rise as titans among the ruins, a new aristocracy of spirit and flesh. You could have been among them. Now, you will merely witness the dawn of a new age. Ah! But I've said too much. The formula demands my attention now. The final synthesis is at a critical stage. I need to focus. Calculations must be precise. One error could ruin months of work, waste all these necessary sacrifices. Rest while you can. Conserve your strength. You'll need it for what comes next. When I return, the process will be complete. The transformation will begin, and you will have the privilege of being among the first to ascend. This chamber of horrors will soon become a birthplace of gods. Just a little longer now. Ah, you're awake at last. Good. I was beginning to worry the sedative was too strong for even your constitution. I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute...
Okay. Conducted unusual experience on the Deviata. Here's his research. Try this.
What? Let me see those notes. Dolph, you deranged, twisted old man. I apologize. I'm just a bit shocked. I knew Dolph had unconventional ideas, but this goes far beyond what I ever imagined. There's something seriously wrong in our guild. Thank you for bringing this to light. Given how much you've helped us, I think it's time for you to meet Heled.
Who is she?
There's no point in
How
explaining
do you know it
too
was a
much
she?
now. You'll see soon enough. Just know Heled embodies everything the guild stands for. That's all.
Alrighty, well, that is going to be it for now. I will be back on later today with something else, either Death Stranding or Outer Worlds 2. Yeah, but for now, I gotta go eat something, because I am starving. So, until next time, thank y'all for watching, and I hope you all have yourselves a sexy-ass day. It's me.